What's up, guys? Today in the battle arena, we have one of the very best heroes going up against one of the scariest and strongest villains. We have Superman versus evil Doctor Strange. We got to see evil Doctor Strange in the What If series recently, and it looks like he's turning back up in the Multiverse of Madness later this year. Does the Man of Steel have what it takes to save the world? I mean, does he have what it takes to save the universe? That's the type of proportion that we're talking about today. Stay tuned and let's find out. Hey guys, my name is Drew. This is DanCo. Thank you so much. Seriously, thank you so much for watching our channel. If you want to continue to support us, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. That really helps us out with the algorithm on YouTube, and also turn on post notifications so you can see more videos like this. We're excited to bring you another fight today, so let's jump right into it. Before we get started, let's talk about the characters we're going to use today. We're going to be using Dark Doctor Strange or Evil Doctor Strange from the What If series, going up against Superman from the DCEU. That's the two that's going to be fighting today, and we're going to look at their feats. Let's jump into Evil Doctor Strange first. Well, just a little bit of backstory before we jump into the feats. If you have not seen What If, Doctor Strange is just a normal doctor, similar to the Doctor Strange movie. But in this version of the multiverse, in Strange's car crash, Christine was with him and she actually died in the crash. Instead of losing his hands in the crash, this episode is called Losing His Heart. Making every effort to have her back, he reverses time over and over and over again to change the outcome and finally realize that her death was an absolute point. Breaking all the rules and spending centuries learning spells and consuming monsters from the lost libraries of Cagliostro, Doctor Strange became a monster himself, and with enough power to change the whole fabric of reality and destroy the whole known universe in his efforts to bring back Christine. So now that you have a little bit of a background of the story of Evil Doctor Strange, also, if you've not seen What If, you need to finish this video and go binge the whole series. It's so good. But Doctor Strange becomes one of the strongest heroes, or villains in this case, in all of that universe. We haven't really seen anybody at that level of power in all the MCU up to this point. So with that being said, let's talk about his strength. When it comes to raw strength, it just depends on what kind of strength we're talking about. So Strange doesn't have brute muscle strength. All of his evil doctor strength is his spells and his magic. Evil Doctor Strange is able to out-tug-of-war Infinite Ultron. This is Ultron that fused with Vision from the What If series and was able to possess all the Infinity Stones for himself. He's rocking 5 of the 6 Infinity Stones right now, and Doctor Strange is able to use his octopus monster arm to outpower him, absorbing every monster from the books that were in Cagliostro to claim all the power and strength from these monsters over centuries of training and preparation. He is definitely elite. So let's talk briefly about some of Evil Doctor Strange's durability, and then we're going to talk a little bit about his magic later. Evil Doctor Strange's durability is again completely reliant on his protection spells. In his fight against Strange Supreme, Evil Strange had to fight and destroy all the spell armor that Supreme had on, and defending himself from all his attacks as well. Supreme wasn't even really a match when it came to his fight with Evil Doctor Strange. And that kind of gives us a crazy realization and scope of where Evil Doctor Strange's power really is. When talking about durability, Evil Strange was able to tank an universe exploding. He ate it like a meatball. He literally just consumed it and ate it. And you could tell it was spicy because his eyeballs were burning.
That's a spicy meatball.
This is power like we haven't seen before. Okay, it's a cartoon, but they wrote him into being this powerful. Also, don't forget that Strange is blocking and deflecting blasts and lasers from Infinite Ultron using the power of the Infinity Stones. This is the same blast that literally cut Thanos in half, like deli meat. Literally just zapped him right up the middle. Dark Doctor Strange is able to defend it. Lastly, let's talk about Evil Doctor Strange's magic. This magic is strong enough to hold down Infinite Ultron. It's strong enough to create pocket dimensions. It's even strong enough to hold back the universe collapsing on itself. We also get an idea of actually where Evil Doctor Strange is in scaling whenever the Watcher starts to cheer for him to be able to beat Infinite Ultron. He became the universe in that matter's only hope. Evil Doctor Strange also absorbed Sorcerer Supreme Strange, holding the most magic and power in all the universe. Beyond the fact that he is strong and he has great defense and he has a good fighting style and all of his magic, he's also a genius, smart enough to make decisions beforehand and quickly carry the team in split-second scenarios. Doctor Strange was only power-hungry and greedy in the sense to get Christine back in his life, making bad decisions and ultimately taking a road of evil and dark magic to reverse it. But Doctor Strange is able to still fight with a clear conscience. So even though his power and his strength are affected and multiplied by dark magic, his combat, his fighting, and his magic is all still used with a level head and precise. Okay, enough talking about evil things and dark stuff. Let's talk about the world's best superhero. He is the superhero of superheroes. He sets the benchmark for other superheroes. Other superheroes want to be like Superman. Let's talk about Superman, and let's start off talking about his strength. Just a few small feats of Superman's strength. He's holding up an oil rig, dragging a ship across frozen Arctic waters. Also, Superman shifted tectonic plates to prevent earthquakes. You know, the neighborhood Superman just doing Superman things, being a good citizen of Earth. When it comes to his strength in battle, we're actually able to scale him because he was able to defeat General Zod and Steppenwolf. Practically, against General Zod, we actually get to see how strong Superman is because he's another Kryptonian and the fight's way closer. We do see Clark Kent kill General Zod with a snap of the neck, surely overpowering him. No kryptonite was in play to defeat him. In Superman's fight with Steppenwolf, we see him punch him through the floor, cut his horns off with heat vision, and finally finish him off with a mighty punch through the portal at the very end. We also get to see Superman fight back the entire Justice League. He gets to hold back Aquaman and his trident. We get to see him hold back Cyborg with all of his jets, Wonder Woman in all her glory. Even up against Flash, he begins to fight Flash back while Flash is speeding around. Everyone else is statued. We also get to see Superman go up against Doomsday. It's the actual monster that was created to kill him and Batman both. This is a great place to start talking about Superman's durability. In Superman's fight with Doomsday, he takes him into space after being around Kryptonite for a while and is hit with a nuke. That is 1.2 megatons, which is 180 million degrees. Thank you to Matthew Glass from Ohio. That's about 360 times the heat of a lightsaber. That's 150 times the heat of a neutron star. And then afterwards, he just regenerates in our beautiful yellow sun. How convenient. Go sun. Yes! Gotta love that thing. Later on in the fight, Superman survives an initial stab from Doomsday's bone and is holding a kryptonite spear, which obviously weakens him. We see the sheer determination from Superman to do whatever it takes to defeat Doomsday. Even to the point of death, Superman is willing to risk it all for the good of humanity. What a guy. Superman was able to overcome Wonder Woman's lasso, which gives him kind of a question mark for me when it comes to magical things. So now let's talk a little bit about Superman's speed. He was able to keep up with the Flash, like the guy that his only power is able to go fast. Superman's able to do that too. Superman begins to lash out at the Flash while the Flash is in the middle of speeding around. The Flash begins to have to defend himself and doesn't do a great job. So it's safe to say that Superman is super strong, very durable, and actually extremely fast. So, but what does it look like for these two to go head to head? Evil Doctor Strange versus Superman. If these two were to fight, let's put their feats together on the table to see who would come out on top. I mean, let's start off with Doctor Strange. If these two were in an actual fight, so specifically talking about Doctor Strange, he is so immersed in dark magic, so skilled and crafted in sorcery. He has already proven he has what it takes to stand up against the best of the best, meaning in the MCU, all the Infinity Stones, he's able to conjure up protection spells to keep himself safe. So in his fight with Superman, I have a feeling that evil Doctor Strange is going to be able to conjure up a few protection spells that will definitely keep him covered. Ultron is using all the Infinity Stones to blast at evil Doctor Strange. Similarly, we have Thanos shooting a blast from all of the Infinity Stones from his gauntlet up at Thor, and Thor's Stormbreaker cuts through the power. Evil Doctor Strange is able to protect himself from it, deflect it, and even eat it if he needs to. It's hard for me to believe that Superman's strength, like his punch from the DCEU specifically is more powerful than all of the 6 Infinity Stones blast. But we honestly haven't seen all that the DCEU Superman has been able to do so far, and I can believe that there's probably a case here that he's going to get stronger as he goes. Also, something to think about, Superman will completely statue Dark Doctor Strange in speed. That's probably going to be the hardest part for Evil Doctor Strange, is to figure out how to defend himself against someone that is so fast. He'll have to show some of his intelligence and genius and somehow outsmart Superman and his tremendous speed. The upper hand that Evil Doctor Strange does have, and he has the only stone that matters when it comes to speed, the Time Stone. Since Doctor Strange has the ability to reverse time, I believe he still has the ability to slow down time or to even stop time. So just beat down Superman while he's walking backwards. So Evil Doctor Strange also has the ability to create pocket dimensions. And I would imagine he can create a dimension where there is no yellow star, making Superman way less super. And Doctor Strange is able to morph a universe-busting explosion down to a small donut hole and eat it with ease. The level of durability and the depth of magic it takes for Doctor Strange to be able to do something like that and to defend that attack, I don't think that Superman is even on that level. If we were to scale Superman from the DCEU, he would probably be multi-continental, which is just way lower than what Doctor Strange is, able to bust an attack that would destroy the universe. We have to put Doctor Strange at a universal level, which is just in a different league compared to Superman. No pun intended. There's just too much distance between these two today. So that's why I believe we're going to have to go with Evil Doctor Strange. Evil Doctor Strange wins. But let me know what you guys think. We love to see your comments down below. Do you think DCEU Superman wins? Or is it Evil Doctor Strange? Also, I wanted to thank you guys so much. Dan and I love to get to make these videos for you guys. We love the community that is here. We're thankful that you guys support the channel. So if you want to continue to do that, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Make sure to comment below. Let us know other battles you want to see in the battle arena. Make sure to hit the like button and also turn on post notifications so you can get updated every single time we upload. And until then, we'll see you next time.